This is the Simp here, this is Michi Hoyer. Welcome to today's edition of rFactor 2, so the GT3 competition, the holiday competition between Christmas and New Year, and we're already sitting into a server, and as you can see, we just got 30 minutes left, so it's not going to be a very long stream right today. There's a bit of an issue when you get randomly put on a server. So we're taking out the McLaren once again. McLaren 720S around Silverstone. Lap times on the leaderboard quite fast, 157s even. So if you remember towards the community light, I some sort of struggle to get into 158s, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where I'm really at right now, because I did not take part in the qualifying back then. Oh, Arne, that is yeah, to be fair, I'm very much interested in getting you. Hey there, Michal. So whether I will be able to do it or not really depends on my ability to get the job done within 30 minutes. Because I'm out for the rest of the day, means there won't be too much possibilities for me to attack. And beyond that, still my stupid lag stuff is going on. So I have these the issues of little lag spikes every here and there. So they're gonna be monitored during the stream. As you can see in the top right, there's a little bars. Hungry Forsky, hey buddy, how you doing? Hey Kirill. Yeah, 57.0. I heard though that the GT3s, the old gen GT3s are the ones already existent. They have a lot lower speed after the balance of performance, but we will see. You did your lap time also in the McLaren, so we're sitting in the same car. Obviously I don't know your setup advantage, but I will see myself what I can do. Probably gonna be happy if I put in a 58 at first. No, back then in the world fastest game there was less rubber on it. That's for sure. Problem really with that rubber is you have to follow that line so damn precisely, because that is really where the grip is at. I was just wondering, where is my gear panel? Really like the barons of the McLaren around those chicanes here. Hey there Terry, how you doing? Trying to do good here around Silverstone. And I'm 2/10 ahead of a 2 minutes flat right now, so the first time is not going to be something special. Arne, by the way, what was your traction control settings and stuff? Because I feel like it's highly beneficial to have no traction control whatsoever.
9.83.
You got fuel for another lap. So you switched that during the lap. Okay, I hear ya. Oh shit. Just doing the same mistake again. Can stop the lap already. So there's not much time left. We got 26 minutes. Where is my phone? Because I want to put on the dash meter. Gonna do that real quick. How much laps did you do, just out of curiosity? No, I'm not using the default set. I adjusted a lot of things and made it more aggressive. Okay, 2 hours of driving. I can show you the setup any minute. The next time I need to box. It's very interesting to have you here indeed. What was your lap time? 57.333, right? That's what I remember. Oh dear, okay. I've no idea what Studio 397 did with the content, but it is giving me huge lag spikes here while streaming, which is highly annoying to be honest. Yesterday I streamed testing for the FSR Winter Series to a private video for over 50 minutes, no problem whatsoever. Anyway, here we are, heading into the next lap. What a bad turn 4. Well, that's great news for you. I already talking to Studio 397 what could cause the problems, because I never had it before, and it just seems to appear with the new GT3 cars, or with the new content of them. And funnily enough, only when I'm streaming live content. Like, I also did a test offline with 40 AI and streamed to an unlisted stream. Yeah, that will not count. Still had haven't had the problems, and now I'm live again, and suddenly it starts reappearing, and I cannot see a pattern really where it happens. So there you are. That little stuttering is really annoying. Let's go for the second lap. So 6/10. I'll head into the 58 then.
The lap was
58.9.
58.96.
Wow, I'm losing 2 seconds though. Nope. Right, Arnie. See you there. Well, I wanted to show you the setup right here. Well, since you're going right now. So we're just heading for 1 lap basically. Looking like a better lap now. Stupid lag. Not entirely sure, Jamie. Someone said there is a practice session with the F1 Pro driver or something. Need to check the forums or something, really. I'm really competing in there just for the sake of it. As we put it in a 58.1, not even the 58.0. We just have fuel for that one lap. There's just more time lying around. Currently being eventually P5. Christian Fox, thank you for your follow-up. Hello there, welcome. So Risto Capid, the guy that has won the first round in the 57.7, on indeed the 57.130. So there is more into it, really. Means yep, Jamie, if you have rFactor 2 installed, check out the competition system of rFactor 2. So the address would be rFactor2.studio-397.com/competition. Then you should be forwarded to a page where you can subscribe to the GT3 Holiday Hotlap Competition and register yourself with your Steam account. And then you're good to enter. Hey there, Vindis. Thank you for your follow-up on Twitch. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys enjoy it. Aero 94, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, hey there, Martin. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that name surely rang a bell in my head. I can definitely dodge into the 57s. It is just every day you come in here and you learn something new. with these cars. I'm just getting most out of the 720S for now, since I feel, you know, it is one of that cars. I build a setup around Silverstone already for it, and a Silverstone setup is usually quite compatible with many other racing tracks, and 720S feels like one of the most balanced cars of the new ones, and I really like it, so I'll keep going with it. Maybe switch to the Audi at some point still. But for now I stick with the 720S. Yeah, from that first sector, only turn 4 has to have been really good. Jacob Harris, hey there, buddy. Status Gaming, thank you very much for your host there on Twitch. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Just another 10 minutes to go in that private qualifying session. As we spin out around Stowe. So Jacob, what do you mean where you can rate by WC? You mean World Championships? I'm racing in the Formula Sim Racing World Championship, as well as in the Virtual Endurance Championship, and there is another GPVWC Championship. So you may need to check out the website. So mostly racing, competitive racing on rFactor 2's championships. So www.formula-simracing.net for GPVWC, which is some sort of a pendant to the FSR. That is gpvwc.net, I believe. Virtual Endurance Championship is not as easy to enter because you need some licenses. Therefore, you need to check out www.simracing.club. And beyond that, there are further other series. Also, there's a virtual ILMS on simracing.club, and around that, many random other leagues. There is a Greek league, it's called F1 Action. So you have to do some googling, some research to find the World Championship to race in. Jacob, let me tell you, the World Championships on rFactor 2 are not less easier or not less hard than iRacing or Race Room World Championships. Every simulation got its pinnacle drivers, let me tell you that. Status Gaming, I got 5th yesterday. Jack Heathley, ACS Zaxby driver, he is a blast. He is so quick in iRace and also so quick on rFactor 2. Show me one simulation where that guy isn't quick. Too hard over that curb, really. Oh, stupid lag spikes. Jacob, right now I'm just racing there for fun, really. Trying to get some sort of solid rating and stuff, but not going for the big championships there right now. My main focus is rFactor 2 still. Yeah, totally fucked up this section. Yeah, I can abandon a lap here. I think 6 rounds there set us. As we got 6.5 minutes to go. Car didn't really feel better. Yeah, Jacob, I basically share that. The tire model is really state of the art and probably the best we can find about on sim racing. Same with the engine, as it is easy to bring out mods, so you're not dependent on whatever Studio 397 gets out. If you're understanding what modding is, and if you understand how to make things work, you can build your custom mods, which is what GPVWC, VEC to a certain extent, but mainly FSR is doing. Oh, Kirill, I have to check it out. To be fair, it's not that interesting, I guess. I will give it a try to the qualifyings. I've no idea how much up the ladder you need to be on the qualifyings there in Europe. Yeah, but this commercial content here, the GT3 pack, that is a very nice selection of cars, pretty accurate. I'm not sure about the balance of performance, as I haven't tested them all, because it's 9 cars meanwhile. And they get balance of performance and updated every now and then, but in general the GT3 expansion pack is very nice indeed. Well, Jacob, not right now, but I can drive on rain. Have done it. If you go through my YouTube channel, you will find videos where I do rain racing here in rFactor 2. Could the damn lags please stay away? Thank you. That is the reason now why I already get with a surplus into the freaking lap. And another lag. Depending on when they happen. I lost a 10th now over the course of the sector. As long as there is no lag. Always a good cops though. Maybe we can still build something from here. All depending now on Chapel. Oh dear. Nope. Yep. I'm sliding way too much. Rip, rip, rip. So 2 minutes left. That means I won't have a chance for another lap. Even if I'm quick around out of the pits. Too bad. Jimmy, can you do something to that post me on another server? since you're around. Too aggressive in the rear end, that's for sure. You know, Jimmy, when I go offline from this server now, let me save the set real quick. Then, and I want to rejoin, it throws me back on the same server until that little race is done. So I was thinking maybe something can be done that it picks another one. Or is it, how many servers you host it, by the way? Got any access to this number? Okay. Well, yeah, the thing I'm fearing as we're now heading into a 5-lap race, I mean, I can do it. Okay. Also, Jimmy, have you heard something about those weird, weird stutters I had? By the way, Arne, have a look at the set right now if you want to. Feel free to do it. Because, you know, I got this some weird stuttering where the CPU outclocks and hits 100% despite it runs at 40 all the way. But there are sudden lag spikes where the CPU usage turns up to 70-80% whereas a single thread hits the 100, and then the entire simulation stutters. Also, the cars are stuttering around. So that is a big issue I do have right now. Only appears to happen with the new content though, so if there is any help on that, it would be great. You run harder springs at the front. Okay. Well, that is interesting. So Arne, what I'm going to do, once the server is restarted, or once the session is restarted, I'm having a different setup on the car, and see whether I can somehow eliminate the problem. Because it's just very... coincidentally, many cars on rFactor 2 seem to be quicker. Thank you very much indeed there. So loading that. Okay, let's have a look. We got more time left. Thank you very much, Jimmy. And now I'm very interested to see whether I get something together. Yeah, Arne, I got wing 4, thank you. Doesn't the car now understeer like a boat? Okay, I kind of get why you're running that kind of ARBs. See you there, Jacob. Thank you for being here. And here the stutter reappears. That's so annoying. Yeah, Martin it is static. At least I would guess that it is. Turn around. Well, let's see what the first lap time is. Hey there, Michal. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome. So 58.0 you say is your optimal. That is exactly what I do have right now as a lap time. Still in P5 with a 158.073. Coming around then.
The lap was
58.6.
58.65.
I can't get the R8 to be quick down the straight for some reason. Yeah, I guess wing 1 is too low in general. Like the rear wing has quite some impact on the car's behavior. Hey there, Edmund. Hey, Tony. Well, Michal, you need to get the car working suspension-wise around here too. It's not only that you can make the low aerodynamics. You probably want to have a more turning car from the suspension as well. Where is my? Oh, missed my coffee at the machine. Yeah, Michael, what I'm trying to say is perhaps you may need to put the car even more aggressive dumper wise, you know, so that you some kind of need the rear wing to stabilize it. If you're too low or too hard in the rake, there is too much drag on the car, which then slows down the car in the main straight. Also, the Audi might have problems on the top speed compared to other cars, obviously. Bear that in mind too. Never works. So damn stupid. Turn. Kinda survived that turn, but still. Tenth. I have been very quick though in Cops last time around. And I slided off the line, and that will invalidate my lap anyway. So still, let's see where it can still be found around Cops Corner and Co. Rather don't touch that curb. And some further lessons learned. Well, I do like the balance in general. If I can shape it up right, surely a 57 possible. No, James, why would I? John something, you mean dragging in what way? To see it on a Motec file? I think you can't analyze it by eye or by sound. In all fairness, I got minimum pressures though too. James, I'd rather know where I am rather than having a black box for 2 minutes. That will then tell me where I'm really at. Hey Paolo, how you doing? Yeah, very lot of things are just personal preference, really. As we head into another lap. Nice lags going on again. This pisses me so off. I don't understand it really. I got 4 times 4.0 gigahertz per kernel as a CPU, and it lacks spikes. Hey there Ben, how you doing? Yeah, see the lag spikes on the top of the lap time delta. You can really see it. Dave, the wheel has been confirmed to be shipped in the mid of February. Power supply is 1000 watts, that cannot be it really. I probably will have to shut down the stream and see if the problem remains. Right now I'm at least trying to go for an improvement lap time wise. In the session, just 2/10 though.
That was a 1:58.4.
And look at, yeah, I see a lot of spikes, as you can see that right here. All those spikes where the CPU clocks up. The other stuff is really okay. Also, the RAM is 50%. I do not see the GPU as being an issue. Oh dear, I should not have moved that down there. I don't really get it. Anyway, keep going. Mesfigas, you had them with the new content as well, or just in general? Yeah, Son of God, that is a bit weak, but I have at least a 850 watts, if not 1000 watts, be quiet power supply, so that should really not cause the issues. Enable some things like what? See you there, Terry. Take care. Bye bye. I did that. I did that just today, Miss Figa, so apparently it wasn't the fix or the solution. Wow. That's just... Poor parking manager. What is that, by the way? think it sometimes has to do with the chat on YouTube, to be honest. Every time when there is a new message on the board, the game somewhat stops. That also makes sense why using with 40 AIs didn't make a difference when streaming privately. I need to check that stuff, to be fair. You know what, boys? Just let me try closing down the chat window and opening it up on the laptop. So let's see if that is causing the issue. Because, you know, I want to stream the Formula Sim Racing races, the Virtual Endurance Championship races I do. But in order to be able to do so, it requires a perfectly running machine. And probably in the meanwhile I'm looking for a new graphic cards maybe. And then I put on another slower computer as being the streaming device, as I got a capture card, so I probably need to okay. Let me see if that is part of the issue. As I'm going out now, the chat is closed. I just have the YouTube chat on the left hand side, so no Twitch. Hey there, Thomas G. Hey Hemi. Okay. Hey there, Sergey. Let's see if the problem still remains. It could well have to do with the stream chat, because I think they changed their system a tiny little bit on the restream. But we will have to do further laps to see how it goes. Also means we try to go back to racing a little more. And Sergey, I do believe rFactor 2 is the best simulator in the physics engine, that's for sure. You could always argue about how mods are being done or how content is being done, but I think the physics engine itself is the most flexible, the most adjustable, and also the most usable. So whatever you want to simulate, you can simulate it on. And the good is you have a good contact patch model for the tires, so that is really spot on. That is the best in what we have in sim racing, is an rFactor 2. Yeah, it's the GPU is fine. I need to get the CPU hiccups out. But you know, streaming from a different machine rather than that one does the job properly, I guess. I still have the hiccups, I think. I'm driving too aggressively right now. Not too good of a Cops corner, but this advantage is carried over through. No, too quick, too quick. So, Arif, you got those micro stutters as well, where the entire car, surrounding cars, also some sort of wrapping around. I would be fine with just the stuttering, but the stuttering is costing a tenth here and a tenth there. And also, yeah, now it appears to be happening on the FFB. I just don't get it. So it is. I have turned on the user threat for the FFB. Oh, this is just. Anna, what kind of ARB or what kind of further settings you run anyway here? You have the softest ARB at the front? I highly doubt you do. Yeah, thank you, Martin. I was just about to say. So the front ARB is detached, you say? Like that? And you have more rear right height, okay. Put that back on 7, just give it a go. I didn't feel too much change in the car's behavior, really. When coming down from 9 ARB to 2, of course more stability in the rear. Less sliding, less swinging around, but just the overall balance didn't really change. That car is really soft now, holy shit. So Mess Figures, you've fully had a solution on it? Because as the session progresses, the problem gets worse and worse, as you can see right here. With every little lag that comes, the purple bar at the top goes entirely to the right. So Martin, wasn't you the guy that said it makes a huge gaming difference whether you have 60 Hz, 144 Hz monitors? Yeah, also Miss Vegas, please mail them to me at simracing@mitchie-hoyer.com. Yeah, I guess so, Martin, I guess so. Oh yeah, that IRB detach really feels interesting. Those fucking lags. Can't drive like this, really. This is so highly annoying. We're going quicker. 1.5 10. That might be the key to the set now. .310. Nah, too slow. Went through here so freaking slow. Ruining everything I had. It's still a PB. 158.0. It didn't get me to the 57s. Despite I can do it, it's just those hiccups of the CPU. I don't get where they come from. I only do have this issue since the new GT3 pack has been released, and I also feel like it is just a new GT3 pack also. That keeps producing those hiccups. Yeah, Michal, I do use OBS B-frames. No, I did not turn on B-frames. At least I do think so. Let me see. Where to set that? Is it in the... Oh, B-frames 2 it says here. I mean, put that to 0. Not sure if that adjusts it right now, so that is another opportunity to be tested afterwards. What does the B-frame do? Michal, I guess you're also doing some streaming stuff, so I would be particularly interested in check up with the OBS settings if that is part of the solution with you. So if you could mail me also at at simracing at michi-hoya.com, or write me on Facebook, so www.facebook.com/hoyamichi, and I would be very grateful. Seems if that is the solution to the issues, but if I'm not mistaken, I already saw a hiccup again. Even if it is less severe, that would help. Rigged. I know that this stream is more or less turned into a fix my hardware shit stream, but we're still here for the racing, so let's try to get a new lap time in. No, we can do it. Keep just a few thousandths. That was a big slide though. Oh, we just keep the 40 here. Depending so much on what comes up now. Stay with the curb, still a valid lap time. It's only 5 thousandths. No, don't slide, don't slide. 2/10. That enables us to go into the 57s. We can keep it. And the stupid hiccup remains. Jesus Christ, this is so annoying. Still we go into the 57s with a 1:57.911.
7.91.
Hey Lil, I'm happy to hear that. Definitely means the setup I had on is not entirely crap. I'm guessing you're a Hugo Wall, right? So good job you did there. Haven't you been also in my community challenge or in my community night before Christmas? Yeah, the party viewer software. I should disable that. Hear me, you're alright. I should have done that already. Good job there, Hugo. Very decent job. There you go. Can I do something else? That will make the car more turning. I still need to have stability on the rear to a certain extent though. I can put up some blanking more, but not sure if that will give more performance really. If I could get Risto Capit, that would be great. Risto Capit at 57.729. I'm not sure how people will still improve from behind. Also, speaking about community, we will have a community race event all together. So the Michi Hoyer supporters and the Simpit Pit Crew going to run the MP4-13 around here, around Silverstone, as well as the Nissan GTR around Spa. All that happening on the upcoming Saturday, the 29th of December at 1900 GMT. And you guys are welcomed and encouraged to give this spectacular little shot, to give this a little view, to spectate. Unfortunately for you guys, only the competition or the racing is only allowed for the guys of my communities, of our communities, as we're building both. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Figas. Thank you indeed. Hugo Wall, thank you so much for your subscription. To the question towards the dumpers, why they have reverse counters, I can only guess, but I actually do not know. I know that R41 is the softest dumper setting, whereas R1 is the hardest dumper settings. That is what I can tell you from testing the car. Other than that, I certainly have no idea about the why or what it is related to. I guess it is how McLaren or how the manufacturers speak their values. Too aggressive. You're welcome. I just keep on going to see whether the setup would have had any beneficial impact, apart from sliding white and cops. So half a second off, we enter into Mackett's and Chapel. Oh, there is a lot of roll on the car now. Holy crap. Yeah, half a tenth found here, really. Hemi, what wheel I ordered, or what are you trying to ask? Lost that. Yeah, I ordered the Akira GP and a SimuQ wheelbase, so OSW. And we have another 10th available right here. So we're indeed looking to better lap times. It's alright, Hemi, it's alright. No problems. Let me try Packers. Only a couple more tries, to be fair. We'll see where we end up. If I'm not mistaken, this competition is also there to create the competition system furthermore, to develop it. Going a little too quick here. Hey there, Balash. How you doing? Stupid CPU hiccups still remain. Thank you very much indeed, Michal. I appreciate that a lot. Thanks for your support there. Oh, the damn hiccups, for fuck's sake. That is really pissing me off hard now. Touching the grass on the exit. Trying to conserve the speed. Oh, still valid, just only about just. Cops corner, very important. No, too much slide, too much drift. Yeah, thanks to that hiccup. For crying out loud. Hey, life is about racing. Yeah, they're not only causing low FPS moments, they also cause the time go by while the game is stationary. So I'm losing time. I'm like freezing in the middle of the road for a split second. That is what the hiccups also do. Oh, I need this to get fixed. I hope a capture card will do it. I will need to check out whether there is an old, whether I have an old machine somewhere. Maybe I got my old GTS, G4 670 GTS somewhere, or 660, whatever I had. I'm pretty sure I sold that though. Martin, quickest lap time is 1:57.1 by Arne Shortfield. That is P1 at the minute. We're P5. Marcella had the FPS locked at 91 yesterday or the day before yesterday. Still no help. In general, made the game not really fluid. Yeah, Balash, that is exactly my problem right now. I was fine with everything to a certain extent. You know, I streamed VEC. I streamed VEC the other day, 6-7 hours continuously, no issues whatsoever. I would have died among with a few other people if I had this issue at the very same time. The stupid hiccups simply remain. What I will do now is I will turn off the stream. I will stay on the server, keep lapping, and still gonna see myself whether the issue still remains or whether it vanishes with OBS closed. I'm not sure what happens on that machine right now. As I said, it was fine all day, or was fine all year. Now I got these issues. Too damn quick in turn 1. Can put this to an halt. So guys, that's gonna be it for right now. As I said, I'm going to have a little further test with the system, but I'm going to show you real quick what the lap times are. Sadly, the picture is that small. I will keep it that small. Can't really do anything about it since still in the rFactor 2 simulation. So we see Arne Shortfield in a 157.13. We're currently sitting P5. I think we had over 50 lap times already in. So that's good to see. Guys, I would like to thank you so much for your thoughts, so much for your help, and for your try helping me. Hey Sunday Driver, how you doing? So yeah, this brings it to an end. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna be live today again. Maybe some iRacing, maybe some further rFactor 2 troubleshooting. To be honest with you guys, it can happen a lot where I be like, you know what, I don't care. Even those iRacing crashes is like, okay, it harms the business here with streaming, but if rFactor 2 is wonky, I really can't sleep well. Anyway guys, I would like to thank you so much for being here, so much for watching, and so much for your thoughts. So I need to keep working on the CPU issue, and yeah, gonna see you next time guys. I hope you had a great Christmas all together, and make sure to tune in for the community night tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on the 29th, so the day after tomorrow, at 1900 GMT. That is an hour and 40 from now, in 2 days, where we're gonna race the MP4-13 around here and the GTR at Spa, and we're gonna see whether the issues remain or whether the issues are all around. Beyond that, I wish you a very nice time. Just 2 days to the next weekend, and yeah, enjoy your time guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Simpit. I'm Itchy Hoyer, and I'll see you guys out on the track.